Hi everybody, my name is Molly and today I'm going to bring to you my Booktubeathon TBR. I'm filming outside today just because I'm tired of being inside, honestly. And it's like lovely out. It is quite hot, so I've got my nice cucumber water next to me, which I love. But I'm just going to be going over the Booktubeathon TBR and let's get into it. First of all, if you don't know what the Booktubeathon is, it's a annual or biannual thing if you count the holiday Booktubeathon readathon that is kind of booktube centric but also happens on Twitter and Instagram. It's just a bunch of lovely people coming together and reading books together. Every year there are 7 challenges and this is my 5th year doing the Booktubeathon but 4th year filming, I think. The first year I did it, I was just a viewer of Booktube. Along with the reading challenges, there are also 7 video challenges and 7 Instagram challenges. And there are plenty of ways that you can win things and enter contests and things. Even making a TBR video is entering a contest. So I'll leave a link down below to the Booktube official channel on YouTube and you can get all your information there. It's run completely by Ariel Bissett. So my first pick for Booktubeathon will cover 2 of the challenges, and that is read a book that has a person on the cover and read a book about a protagonist that is very different than you. And for that, I picked the 2nd and 3rd book in the Lilith's Brood trilogy. So I'm going to be reading Adulthood Rights and Imago. This is a bind-up of all 3 of the books, and I've already read the first one. How this fits in, there's a person on the cover, as you can see, but also the protagonist of the 2nd book is actually a person who is half black and half alien. So kind of an interracial / interspecies person. He has a very hard time fitting in, and I think it really connects to people that are mixed race in America because, you know, it's kind of like symbolic. Even if it's not exact representation of that, it is representation of a half black person, half other. So that's definitely not me. I'm a white person. This is my pick for those 2 challenges, and it's 2 books, so we're counting this as my first 2 books. My second pick was for read a book in one day, and it is a poetry collection. It is Mother Love by Rita Dove. This poetry collection is about an adaptation of the story of Persephone and her mother when Persephone goes to Hades and gets married to him, or it gets stolen by Hades. I'm not really sure how it's portrayed in this book, or in this poetry collection. The next book I picked is probably going to go under the challenge of read a book completely outdoors because this is a short story collection, so I figure every day I can read a short story outside and it can be like a small snippet and it won't be that difficult to achieve the challenge, and that is Kissing the Witch by Emma Donoghue. Emma Donoghue is actually famous for writing the book Room, but before that she wrote this collection of stories, which is a collection of retellings of fairy tales that have an either feminist or queer twist to them. The next book is going to fall under the challenge of reading a hyped book, and I'm going to be reading the 2nd book in the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. I think it's a trilogy, it might be a quartet, I'm not sure, but that is A Gathering of Shadows. I think that this series, at least in my circles, has really been hyped up. A lot of people have been telling me to read it, and I just finished the 1st book in the series after taking forever with it, so I'm really excited to like get into this 2nd one and really get back into the story. I feel like the story will pick up in this book. My 6th pick is one that actually hasn't come out yet. There's a book that's coming out on July 25th, which is the 2nd day of the Booktubeathon. It is actually book 2 in the Nemesis series by April Daniels, the first being Dreadnought. And this series is about a trans gay girl superhero, which I raved about in a recent video. I will be placing this under the challenge for read a book you bought because of the cover. Now, I didn't necessarily buy the second book because of the cover, but I did buy the first book because of its cover. I basically read the first book off of NetGalley and then realized I liked it so much and I liked the cover too much not to buy it. So I bought the first book and I've just pre-ordered the second book, and it should be coming on the 25th, so I'll have it in time to read for the Booktubeathon. And for my 7th book, I am leaving that challenge completely open because the last challenge of the Booktubeathon is, of course, read 7 books, which I have only accomplished, I think, once out of my 5 times attempting it. But I'm really excited to go forward into the Booktubeathon this year. Let me know down below if you'd rather me to vlog every day or just do an update every day. If you have already filmed your Booktubeathon TBR, leave a link to it down below. I'd love to check it out. And let me know if you've liked any of these books that I picked for my Booktubeathon. Let me know if I'm being way too overambitious. I mean, it is quite a hefty pile plus another book or 2 more books on top of this, so we'll see how I do. I might not do well, but I'm not really doing anything on the days of the Booktubeathon, so I figure I can get through a lot of books. We'll see you guys later with a new video. Bye!